are in the new East Liberty. The name of the business is Station Street Hot Dog and Sandwich Shop.
But this isn't Station Street.
No, Station Street was the original name of the original owner who had the business on the corner of Station Street and Larmer Avenue beginning in 1915. And it was there until the 60s when they relocated the original business to Broad Street.
I think anybody that grew up in the East End remembers this place.
Station Street Hot Dog has been a fixture in the East Liberty area. I first came there as a knee-high to my father in the late 40s, early 50s.
It does feel a little bit like a throwback with all the counter seating and the very open cooking area.
Yeah, we wanted to keep it as much the way it was. Back in the early days, that's what things cost. Hamburgers were a quarter, Cokes were a dime, and that's the sizes. Unlike our 32 ounces, this was the size of a drink.
So that's kind of what people would have gotten in 1915.
Exactly.
Why hot dogs?
It's traditional. It's American food. It's Pittsburgh.
This is a natural casing. It's the only hot dog that we have with a casing on it. This is a child's skinless. This is kibasi. Up underneath here are adult skinless.
The hot dogs, we worked almost 6 months to find a hot dog that I can remember.
Do you have a hot dog every day?
At least 2.
Really?
At least 2.
We use nothing but a pure all beef, 100% beef hot dog here.
And in the back are kosher. Those are the only hot dogs that we have that are blessed.
Who blesses them?
I have no idea.
Someone
But
blesses them,
they're supposed to be blessed by a rabbi.
Okay. You don't bless them, do you?
No.
Okay.
I don't think anybody would eat them if I blessed them.
What other things can we find on the menu?
Steak and chicken, we have fried chicken, we have wings, we have fish.
Fries, fresh cut.
So you're not pulling these out of a bag. You guys are actually cutting these?
We actually cut them, blanch them, and wait for you to order.
In my experiences, hot dog shops usually have a signature dog. If I walked in here and said, I really want to taste an original Station Street hot dog, what would I get?
I would give you the natural casing hot dog. With it, I would give you mustard, ketchup, pickles, onions, relish.
A lot of people ask for everything, and that would contain a sweet relish, tomatoes, bacon bits, onions, and we also have something I'll show you that most places don't have, a fluorescent relish.
People eat chili and cheese, but the original hot dog shop would have been the mustard, ketchup, pickles, onions, relish.
You working on your own sort of signature dog maybe that you might introduce? Ah, yeah.
Never thought about that, but now I got a thought.
You got a heck of a huge counter here.
Yeah, really. And the original hot dogs shop didn't really actually have stools. People all stood around the counter.
A local artist, Kyle Holbrook, he was responsible for all the work on the busway. He came and did this for us.
What's your favorite scene on here?
I like the hot dogs cooking people up here. This is my favorite one. It's a little sick, maybe, but it's these giant hot dogs cooking people on the grill.
This place had sat empty for 20-odd years, and it was, everything was demolished in here, but we found those pictures. Those were 2 people that worked here. A lot of people come and say, I remember those guys.
Do you get many people that sort of remember the old place or appreciate you bringing it back?
Everybody has a story to tell about this place when they were young. Everyone says, you still have the foot-long hot dogs? And then I had a woman come in one day who worked there. She said, we never had foot-long hot dogs. She said everyone thought they were foot-long hot dogs, and you know how your memory is, everything's bigger.
Yeah. Now this area, you called it the New East Liberty. There's a ton of change going on here, but yet you're sort of bringing something completely from the past.
This building, to me, was a blending of all cultures, races. I mean, when you came in here in those days, you stood next to a garbage man on one shoulder and a lawyer on the other shoulder. It didn't matter race, creed, it didn't matter. This is a place where you came and joined and ate together. And I think that's why East Liberty worked, because people worked together. And that's why I said New East Liberty, because I hope to see that again. I think it's ripe for it. I think the people are ready for it. I want to be part of it. You know, and after 40 years in a different type of business, I thought I could maybe add something. to an area that's been good to me.